How's it going? Callum Ward,
Gavin Ward.
and we are Ward's Gym. We've got some special news from the current athletes that we are, being CrossFit athletes. Gavin and myself are going to take on quite a challenge. What are we going to do, Gav?
We're just going to do a little triathlon.
Just a little one. One of the ones also that go this long and end with the word marathon. It's not really the name of it though, is it?
No, we're going
Ironman.
to do an Ironman, so thought we'd dive in deep and go for the big dog.
Yeah.
Why not?
How much prep have we done, Gav?
I did a sprint triathlon the other weekend, so...
Been about 17 years since I was on the circuit, so pretty conditioned. Well, rested. Well rested.
So
yeah, so we're gonna document our training from going from no training all the way through to the competition day. We'll put some footage together on the day, and then we might even meet back at the end of it so we can tell you about how hard it was and hopefully wasn't.
just compared how much skinnier.
We both are. Yeah, we'll just watch this video and we'll put these videos together so you can see how skinny we are the day after. Alright, so let's talk about training. What are you going to do with your training building up to it, Gav?
For the next, I'm going to do a 12-week cycle starting, well, I pretty much started it as of Monday, so I'm going to do two swims, 2 rides, 2 runs a week, and then progressively overload that over the coming weeks, so the distances will get longer, the intensity will go up, and
You'll do it over 3 months.
yeah, I'm going to do it over 3 months and then
Restart.
assess. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'm going to take a slightly different approach. I'm more about just wanting to finish it. So for me, I'm going to swim just once a week because we did a bit of swimming last year, and it was quite a big run at swimming. So I'm feeling confident with that. I'm just going to do hour-long swims every time until I can do more than 4Ks in an hour. I'm going to run every time I run until it starts taking 9 hours to do the run, and then I'm only going to run. When I do that, I'm just going to consistently ride. I'm going to try and keep all my rides to indoor on the trainer, and I'm going to get straight off that and jump on the treadmill for my running. So that way I know exactly how fast I'm running, and then I'm going to build my times as 30 minutes of running and an hour of riding to 2 hours and an hour, 3 hours, hour and a half, 4 hours, 2 hours. And by that point, I should be able to do half marathon lengths. And I think that's probably enough if I'm doing that twice a week. And also training. You're going to keep up your training?
I'll probably do a couple of strength sessions a week, I reckon. I'll start to ease that off towards the closer to the
Doing
race.
a 1 RM back squat the day of Ironman?
Yeah, so...
Or a week of?
Yeah, probably a couple a week. I still have to do jiu-jitsu 4 times a week anyway, so...
Yeah.
So see how we go.
I'm going to have to maintain the strength, which is going to be a tough process for me because we are competing in the same month, later in the month, for a sanctional event as a team. So for me, it's going to be quite a different training program. I'll have 3 to 4 strength sessions a week, plus then trying to fit in the 2 to 3, sometimes 4 cardio sessions. So it'll be interesting to see if we can maintain our size and don't look like triathletes by the end of this. What's your weight currently at?
I'm already dropping weight 'cause from the few days that I've done, plus going vegan about a month ago. So I've already lost about 4 kilos. So I'm probably sitting at like 83, 84 kilos currently. So that's the lightest I've been in a while.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting between 84 and 86, depending on the training. Like after just an hour and a half cycle run, if I've done weights that day, I'll weigh in at 83, 84. But by the end of the day, it's 86 again. So fluid retention drop and stuff like that. So nutrition-wise, what are you going to do nutritionally?
I'm not going to change much. I've been eating vegan for the past 4 or 5 weeks now. So I'm just trying to keep my calories and protein up with that. And I'll probably supplement maybe with, I still have plant-based protein, the electrolytes from Coda. And what else? We'll probably start I'll start playing around with gels and stuff like that as my runs get a little bit longer, the rides get longer.
Yeah.
Trying to fall off the bike whilst trying to facilitate eating gel.
Are you going to go high carb pre-training? for energy, or what are you gonna do there?
I'm just going to keep it the same.
So
just to
diet
see.
the same, and then just see how your body recovers to do it the next day.
Yeah.
Will you do back-to-back cardio days?
Yeah, well, I'm going to do 6 days a week with I'm aiming to have Sundays off, so that's more. I don't want it to eat into family time, so my training's going to have to be around.
Yeah, and you're just going to do a single modality each time?
Yeah, there will be a few bricks in there, so I'll do some rides into runs.
Yep.
And then I think after the 12-week cycle, there'll still be 10 weeks left till the Ironman.
Put things
so then
together.
I might do a few actual triathlons then. I'm aiming to do a half Ironman, in Feb. So that'll be a good stepping stone. If I can make half the distance, then maybe I can turn around and do it another whole time.
I'm not going to do any competition before we do it.
He's also not going to do any outdoor training by the sounds of it.
I'm not going to do any outdoor training. No, look, on a Saturday I'll probably get up and hit the road by 4 a.m. and probably start trying to do like a 3-hour hill ride. That's probably it, like half the distance outside before the sun hits this glorious skin of mine. I mean, this pool's kind of outdoors, but it's kind of indoors as well, depends on where you swim. I won't do any ocean swimming. Nutrition-wise, I'm going to maintain the same thing that we have been doing, which is just meats and vegetables, and then I'll put my high-carb stuff around training. So I won't be training as a weight loss style thing. I'll be training as a heavily carbed pre-training because I want to know what it's like to be able to be out riding or running and be able to put carbs in my body and how that affects on my tummy. So I want to have a 6-month plan to know that the certain things that I put in my tummy will actually, benefit me, like last in, first out. So if I find the right thing, if it's jam sandwiches and that's all I can stomach, you'll see some jam sandwiches packed in the back of the tri-suit. But we'll be, like we said, we'll be doing our sodium through Coda with the electrolytes and sodium replacement, which will be very crucial to us not cramping up. And then our proteins will be done through Swift supplements. Yeah. So I mean, that's where we're at. This is a start. Stay tuned. We'll do some up-to-date videos through here. We'll get a little cool competition videos we might do of like testing certain lengths to see how our bodies are progressing over time to make sure that we are moving in the right direction and we're not going to make the distance. I've got a testing day tomorrow with the swim, but everything else I've got a very slow process to build up because that endurance just sitting on a bike is just, you lose your mind. I wonder if you can take your phone out there with you and just strap it to your thing so you got something to watch. It's going to be boring, Netflix. It's going to be boring. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. If you're interested, keep watching. If you're not, don't look at us. See you later.
Mm-hmm.